Good evening once again. MMO here, over there, everywhere, all over the place. And in this case, right here. With the Apostle Leroy Scantlebury, he who contested the last two general elections in St. Peter, and God's willing shall do so the third time. Apostle, how are you this week?
Doing great. How about yourself, Mr. Morris?
Okay.
Good.
Now, Kaduma is all over, and all the partying is over. And I wondered, well, like people they call me and ask me all these things. Some of those little costumes that they wear, especially the females, cost upwards of $800 and $1,000.
Yeah.
And these are people who are not supposed to have any money. What's your take on that?
Well, when it comes to that side of life, which people consider enjoyment of life, people will go out of their way to make sure that they get whatever they need to enjoy themselves at the level that they want to enjoy themselves at. So whether they get a loan or whether they get help from a friend or whether someone pays for half, they pay half, or they'll do whatever is necessary to make sure that they, even save to make sure that they have that. So it shows that when it comes to certain elements of life, that people will do whatever is necessary to make sure that they eclipse that level of enjoyment.
Well, at least, but enjoyment must come as good as it must come in some form.
Some point, yeah.
You see any benefit to the island with these crop over events?
That my answer would be yes and no. One of the main problems to the whole issue of crop over is that I've always asked after I got a better understanding of it. Is it a carnival or is it a festival? Okay. Successive governments have not been able to differentiate which. It has a carnival element to it, but it is still called a festival. Okay? And let me talk about the benefits now.
Okay, 1 second before you continue. For the benefit of our viewers all over the world, I must say, what is the difference between a carnival and a festival?
Okay, a carnival, the word carni actually is the Latin word that speaks of flesh. Okay, so a carnival is where you will find mostly the exposure of the body at a carnival. Okay, a festival comes out of the word festivities, which actually means out of an occasion. Okay, so one of the things that again we have not seen here in Barbados is that we have not determined whether this is a festival or whether it is a carnival. Okay, but yet there are elements of both.
Yes, because
okay,
based on your knowledge of a description of a carnival and a festival, there's obviously a combination of both, because the exposure of the flesh.
Exactly. Well, let me give you an example of this.
And the occasion.
Trinidad has 2 days, and Trinidad actually has a carnival. Okay, it does not come out of an occasion. Our crop over festival comes out of an occasion, which is the end of our crop season. So we have an occasion that produces this. Trinidad does not have an occasion that produces their carnival. Okay, so this is one of the things that we have to understand and make very, very clear to our people. Now, in terms of the benefits, there are several other offsprings of it that can really become very, very huge regionally and also internationally. For instance, we have our Rum and Food Festival that comes out of it. We have several elements, but my problem is the elements that really showcases our culture have been killed with the whole crop over Kaduna, element.
But isn't that supposed to be the main thing?
Supposed to be the main thing. Supposed to be the main thing. And so this is where, I personally have a problem with it. But in terms of it being on our national holiday scheme. It is one of those events that brings many people into Barbados, and not just many people, but it also brings, um, let me say, high-end persons into the country as well. When you're looking at an island of over 280,000 persons, and you have a crop over festival or kadooment that reaches 15,000 people, you're really not, your country is really not in celebration mode. So your celebration should be about your people, not about how many people you bring to your country. It should be about you. And this is one of the things that this festival is no longer being about. It is no longer about its people. It's about who we can get to come here, how much money we can make off this event.
That sort of brings it back to a point that you've been making, that you've made on so many occasions. Making the country look good on the outside, but it's of no benefit to those people living here who are actually on the inside.
Correct.
You're always singing that song.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And it concurs right here. Well, we always talk about St. Peter.
Yeah.
Do you see any benefits at all for St. Peter from anything in crossover?
In the last number of years, no. The vast majority of what used to happen, I remember there was a guy years ago by the name of Anwar Mohammed, who was actually a designer, and there was a band that actually came out of St. Peter. Okay, I'm not certain what's happening now.
Which took part in the festivities?
Took part in the
You know, when they're marching from the stadium and that sort of
From
thing?
the stadium, yeah. And so this is one of the things that we have to understand that is very critical. I personally believe that each parish should be celebrating their own particular element of the crop over.
Like St. Philip?
Like St. Philip, because when you consider the amount of canes that go out of St. Peter into the whole crop element, I mean, it's huge. You know, St. Peter at one point in time actually had Hayman Sugar Factory, which means we actually produce sugar in St. Peter. We've lost that.
And some of the highest quality sugar as well.
Highest quality sugar in St.
I've had
Peter.
many bottles of liquor from up there.
St. Peter has 36. St. Peter has 36 plantations. 36. 36 plantations.
And how much as a combination of the other parts of the island?
In terms of the other parts of the island, St. Peter probably hosts the most plantations of any other parish in St. Peter in Barbados. And so this says something about why we should have a right to celebrate. You know, and we're not seeing that.
And talking about the northern plantations, Spring Hall in St. Lucie used to be an integral part of this thing.
Yeah.
They used to hold these activities at Spring Hall around the same time. That ceased to exist. It doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Because a lot of what really happened, I mean, St. Peter was a bustling area. I remember when I was younger, before it was Almond Beach, there was a club there called Club Maliki.
Yeah, that was the Haywood's Hotel.
The Haywood's Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
What they did is that they had nights where the locals could interact with the tourists. The idea of exclusivity that cut out the interaction between locals on a different scene versus being on the beach, buying and selling and so on. But there was interaction. St. Peter had that. And I think what has happened over the years is that because we've seen the market begin to grow and we've seen things happening on a different level, that we've cut out that level of interaction, which is one of the reasons why Spikestone has died. Spikestone has died because of high-level individuals making sure that the locals never interact with the tourists. And that's one of our big problems.
Wasn't there a guy from Spikestone, the proprietor of the Fisherman's Pub, who used to actually be involved with this crop over thing? Junior Armstrong?
I think Mr. Armstrong was very instrumental in a lot of what was going on in Spike Sound. But again, the evolution of Spike Sound, okay, died because, as I shared on the previous blog, that Spike Sound is a town, it is not a city. Only a town can actually benefit from bailout money, from funds. Funds must be put in place to make sure that it continues. Spike Sound is a town. Now, the mighty Gabby was making a very interesting point, and he said, in relation to the wisdom of the people who built the Bridgetown seaport. He said they destroyed Pelican Island to build the seaport when Spikestown is a natural port.
The mighty Gabby said that.
He said that recently. Okay, Spikestown is a natural port with 4 schooners. Okay, a natural port, and they chose to build the Bridgetown port in St. Michael, destroyed Pelican Island.
Which is part of our heritage.
Okay,
Pelican Island.
Pelican Island, part of our heritage. They destroyed a part of our heritage just to build that. When Spikestown is a natural port. Now, ships can be coming to Spikestown, docking at Spikestown, and tourists driving to St. Michael for the history of St. Michael. But they left out Spikestown in the whole plan. When Spikestown itself was called Little Bristol and was the connection point between Bristol in England and Barbados. So again, it goes back to the level of leadership that we have. It goes back to wisdom being used, and you constantly, our people in St. Peter are seeing the demise of our parish, and it's almost like nobody is saying anything about it. And this is one of the problems that I'm beginning to see also in Barbados. There's this fear of speaking out, and it is deadly that in a country, freedom of speech is being killed.
But on this show, and out there, we speak out. We're not scared of anyone. We will talk, and we will talk loud, and we will say it loud and clear.
Yes, sir.
We were talking about the drive to Bridgetown, because even if they drive to Bridgetown and they had not destroyed Pelican Island, they would get to see, they would have gotten to see some pelicans.
Yeah.
Because, and the pelican is actually on our coat of arms.
Yes, sir.
So they, in their infinite wisdom, destroyed Pelican Island, where the pelicans used to be found.
And let me tell you what it would also have generated. The state of Louisiana. If you've ever been to Louisiana, my wife, we've been there several times. But the bird of Louisiana is the pelican.
Is the pelican.
Plantation houses in Louisiana look just like the ones in Barbados. Mm-hmm. They are houses and built by individuals. So there's a close relationship between Barbados and Louisiana that we have not even exploited.
Including the pelican.
Including the pelican. Okay? And the third thing, in Louisiana, the only state that has parishes like Barbados.
Like Barbados. So definitely there is a real connection there.
There's a real connection.
A real connection.
A real connection. And
sometimes you wonder the people who do these things their brains, like the brains went missing for a while.
And that's something that we should have been exploiting.
Or it could have been intentionally done.
Yes, sir.
That's another thing.
That's right.
Do not put that beyond the mind that it's not intentionally done. Lots of these things are intentionally done.
And let me say this, the reality of interaction between Louisiana in terms of the music, you have great musicians, Dizzy Gillespie, what's the gentleman that used to blow this?
Louis Armstrong?
Louis Armstrong,
yeah.
Great music, great food, great culinary, and we could have had a yearly exchange between Barbados
and Louisiana.
Would have created an open door and gateway to the rest of the world.
We give you ideas on this show. However, we are coming to the end of part 1. Very interesting talk with the Apostle Leroy Canterbury. We shall return to part 2 very shortly.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bless you.
Thank you.